It is Valentine in the Morning in our studio. Sam Smith.
Yes.
We're pretty excited about this. So, by the way, congrats. The song is fantastic. And just to hear your voice on the air again, I've been playing the old stuff, obviously, but to hear the new stuff sounds great.
Oh, thank you, man. I was so nervous. I can't actually explain. I've lived with that song for about a year, and I was just so nervous to get back in, and the response has been amazing.
Have you
so
been
happy.
reading things? Like you released it on Friday. We talked to you on Friday. Over the weekend and until now, have you been like, checking message boards and reading tweets
I'm
and stuff?
just refreshing my Twitter constantly.
Really?
Yeah. It's so important to me to hear people's feedbacks, and I've been reading everything I possibly can, except the reviews. I don't read.
You don't read the reviews?
No.
You don't trust critics. You trust real people.
Well, I don't want to hear what a non-Sam Smith fan thinks of my songs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I care about the fans,
The people that care about you.
so I don't read reviews. No.
He did favorite a tweet of mine. I was very excited about it. I had asked if you wanted tea or coffee as well, and you favored it. So I
And
didn't
that
know
is
what
me,
meant.
by the way.
That is you?
Yeah.
That's
I think
so cool.
I do
like
control
that.
all my socials. I tried to do my best in that sense. Yeah.
So does that mean both then, tea and coffee?
I don't know.
We only have coffee.
Do we
I'm
have
sorry.
both?
No, just move on. Guys. Come on. Let's go back to music for a second. So the album is in the works. When do you think we'll expect that? Before Christmas?
Yeah, before Christmas. The album is finished. It was delivered about 2 months ago. And it was hard for me to let this one go. Really, really difficult. I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be, but I've let it go now. It's a really personal record, and I poured my heart and soul into it. So I just hope people like it.
Is that therapy in the end then when you've done all that? Because
Completely.
It is, okay.
Yeah. When you sign that off, it was, I was making changes to the last minute.
Okay.
But yeah, now I've let it go. It just feels brilliant, and I love the songs, and I'm still listening to them, thinking, God, I wish I changed that. But I do love them, and I just can't wait for people to hear it.
Is the album based on one certain relationship? Is it different? Is it just you? Is it other people?
This album the first album was about one emotion, one guy, and this album is about many guys. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No, this album is about I'd say there's 4 or 5 songs which are about me and a relationship that I was in. But I really just tried to challenge myself as a songwriter with this record and try and, after the Bond song, it was amazing to put myself in someone else's shoes and write. And for my song, I'm Not the Only One, I did that as well. That's not about me. So I really tried to challenge myself with this record and write about other things, other people. So there's a few songs that are about other people in my life that I love, and there's some songs about the world and just my views on that.
now one of the quotes we have attributed to you now is that you said you are insanely single.
Insanely, yeah.
What does insanely single mean? What does it define that for me?
It just means I'm just on the front line.
Okay.
By myself with armor and a spear.
Is it necessary to have the armor and the spear? Well, I missed it. What did you say?
No, I couldn't say it on radio.
Oh, great.
Do you do any like dating apps or anything like that? Every once in a while, we'll get a celebrity
I can't do that
that's
stuff. No. No offense to anyone that uses them, but I'm a massive romantic. I want that La La Land meet. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for. But I'm in a good place in that sense at the moment. I'm really happy and single for the first time.
You're launching into this whole new cycle of this promotion. It's hard to probably be in a relationship and tour everywhere like that.
Yeah, it's really difficult. But I feel at the moment I have a really good relationship with myself, which I haven't for as long as I can remember. So it's really good.
Let's play the song. Come right back. Sam Smith in the studio. It's Valentine in the Morning. It is Valentine in the Morning. Sam Smith is here. Do you have a favorite romantic comedy?
Ooh, I love It's Complicated.
Fantastic.
I love that film.
Fantastic.
Such a good movie.
I could name them all though. There's so many I love. I love Notting Hill.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Oh my gosh. Do you like
What
The
a
Holiday?
film.
I think The Holidays.
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
Yes.
I have the soundtrack on my phone. The Hans Zimmer soundtrack is insane.
It's
and Jude
truly
Law
a
is so
bad
fit.
movie, though.
No, it's
if you
fantastic.
watch the movie, it's
No, it's
not
not.
a good
No,
movie.
it's not.
Oh, it's an incredible movie.
No,
So
it's not.
good.
Jude Law.
And I
is
like
so
everybody
fit
in the movie.
that.
They're just bad in that
no,
movie.
okay, let's break this down.
When he has the glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
And he cries. Yeah. Oh my God.
Mr. Napkin Head?
Oh wow. Just what a wonderful
Oh,
man.
my God.
Let me jump
Forgive
in on
me,
this
I
though.
forgot about Mr. Napkin
no,
Head.
no.
Diaz
So
in
we've
it
always
is
had
insane.
this argument every year. The Holiday is a great movie, and I absolutely love it. And here I am, married now 20 plus years, 40-year-old guy, and he's always giving me grief. I do want to say I would take the English cottage versus the LA mansion. Personally.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
of
great.
course. Oh my God. Yeah.
That little town's fantastic.
Yeah, I would, but I would have a vacation in that house.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
LA.
it's very nice
Yeah,
house.
it was great.
Great movie.
Have you seen It?
No,
The new one that just came
I
out?
don't like scary.
You don't like
films.
scary movies at all?
because none of them really scare me. But maybe
Really?
this will.
Tough
yeah.
guy, huh?
The only film, no. The only film that ever scared me was The Others. Isn't that weird?
Others.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh.
With Nicole Kidman.
Oh, yes, in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, it's the
She's
only
in the
film that
mansion.
ever really like.
And it turns
took
out that
me
she
up.
is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's not ruin it for the listeners.
No, that's why I did a visual. Nobody can tell I was doing the thing. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
No, I don't know.
Didn't do
this.
nothing. Did nothing.
No, clowns don't scare me either.
Oh, okay.
No, I just find them
Pretty
funny.
creepy clown. When did you realize? I wanted to ask you this because Michael Bublé told a story years ago about when he first realized that he could sing and his family learned he could sing. He's in the backseat of his car, some Christmas road trip, as the story goes, and he just starts belting out a song at like 8 years old or something. The family's like, "What was that?"
That's super weird because I was 8 when I started my singing lessons. So I was in the back of the car, but I was singing Shaka Khan. So
You were
I was-
singing
yeah,
Shaka
Shaka Khan, Whitney
Yes.
Houston, Celine Dion, probably, and because that's all my mum and dad would play with, just old amazing
Right.
soul songs. And I remember, I think it was Aretha Franklin, "Say a Little Prayer," me just singing that constantly. But I was 8, in the back,
In the backseat of
in
the
the
car.
car.
And
Yeah,
then
there's
they
something about
realized-
a car sharing music
Right.
in the car. I think is
It's a road
the
trip.
main place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they realize at that moment, oh my gosh, the talent that's sitting in the backseat of our car? Or did they tell
Well, you have to
keep
ask
quiet?
them. I mean, all I remember is my dad very cleverly, he put me into singing lessons with a local jazz singer. She wasn't even a singing teacher.
Okay.
She was a jazz singer. My dad loves jazz. So he put me into, he just asked if she would teach me.
Mm-hmm.
And she started teaching me. And it was just the best thing I could ask for. Because I was I'd bring songs of my choice that I loved and we'd just sing them together. So it
Right.
didn't feel like lessons.
Who's that great singer? Is it Nina Simone? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Well, she's unbelievable. Yeah.
She's fantastic.
What was the? Did you bring
No,
that up
I was just
for-
wondering if that was
Oh,
the singer I was
just
thinking of.
naming a
Yeah.
great
Just
singer?
naming
Okay.
jazz singers, yeah.
No,
Drop
Nina
some
Simone.
names.
My favorite jazz singer is Sarah Vaughan.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's outrageous.
Yeah.
She's incredible. Yeah.
Well, we're excited for you to be back on the scene.
This is great.
Yeah.
Honestly, just to have you back.
Thank
Are you doing anything different to keep your vocal cords and everything with that injury? Doing anything
Yeah.
different this time
Oh.
around to preserve
well,
it?
I'm not drinking
Okay.
at the moment. Yeah, it's been, I think it's like 40 something days since I've had
Ooh.
a glass
Has
of
it been?
wine.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
which is really painful.
I hear you.
But yeah, I'm not drinking and I'm not eating cheese.
Oh, you can't have cheese too?
Yeah, no
What
cheese.
about the rest of the
no
dairy?
Just no dairy.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're not allowed dairy.
What's the reason for
And
that? Was that from a
It's all
doctor?
about acid reflux.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds super
yeah,
sexy,
yeah.
but yeah, it's acid reflux. So I'm doing that, but then at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm just resting, trying not to.
Yeah,
But
fair
I just can't express enough. It's difficult singing live. A lot of people don't sing live.
Oh, I bet.
And it's difficult touring, and it's a muscle just like anything else.
Right.
And there's going to be days when it's not going to work.
Sure.
And you can overdo it. So
And your songs
I'll
are
try
pretty
my absolute best.
Big and vocally demanding,
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
know?
be, and stupidly, I really sing a lot higher on this record, and I've gone for it even more, which is great for the album and for the music. But it's going to be a workout.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hear our producer Brian sing Ave Maria real
Oh,
quick?
he's
To kind of
good.
close this out.
He's
Because we
good.
thought, when we have somebody like yourself,
Come on, Brett.
Sam Smith,
Yes.
in the studio, closing out with our producer
Yeah.
singing to you seems like a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Go ahead, buddy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Now, he did
That
that.
is the weirdest
Now-
thing I've
right,
ever
right.
been a part
When
of.
he was 8 years old, he did that in the backseat of his
Have
parents'
your balls dropped? Oh my god!
Yes!
My friend, listen, great to see you. That was
Beautiful.
in.
Beautiful.
Sam Smith, you guys.
Thank you guys.